Overnight, the candidates vying for this country's second highest office faced off right here on KREM 2. The debate focused far more on policy and was more cordial than past debates involving their running mates. But the night still included claims in need of some fact-checking.
So Casey Decker with our National Verify team breaks down some of the key moments.
The two vice presidential candidates squared off on the debate stage with just over a month to go until the November 5th election. We here at Verify, we're tracking the claims made by Republican J.D. Vance and Democrat Tim Walz to fact-check which claims were true and which were false. Here are our sources. Early on, the moderators asked about climate change, pointing to the devastating hurricane that just hit the southeast. J.D. Vance focused his answer on the importance of producing energy in the United States.
You'd want to produce as much energy as possible in the United States of America because we're the cleanest economy in the entire world.
That claim is false. The U.S. does not have the cleanest economy in the world. Several agencies have measured this by calculating the amount of carbon emissions each country generates and comparing it to their economic production. By those metrics, the U.S. is cleaner than some other large economies, such as China and Canada, but dirtier than some others, like much of Western Europe. Tim Walz responded by saying Democrats have managed to pass policies addressing climate change, while also overseeing an increase in energy supply.
We are producing more natural gas and more oil at any time than we ever have.
That is true. Data from the U.S. Energy Information Administration shows crude oil production is at an all-time high, increasing every year since 2021 after a brief drop-off due to the pandemic. The data also shows that natural gas production in America has never been higher, rising every year since 2016. Turning to the economy, Vance made this claim about rising prices during the time Kamala Harris has been vice president.
She had the opportunity to enact all of these great policies, and what she's actually done instead is drive the cost of food higher by 25%, drive the cost of housing higher by about 60%.
These claims need context. From January 2021, when Biden and Harris took office, to August 2024, food prices rose roughly 22%, according to the government's Consumer Price Index. It's pretty close to what Vance claimed. But the 60% increase in housing prices appears to be an exaggeration. The CPI rent index went up about 23%, and the median sale price of a house rose 16%. Mortgage rates are 119% higher than when Biden took office, and a federal housing price index shows a 41% increase. Finally, Tim Walz made this claim when discussing the subject of abortion.
Their Project 2025 is going to have a registry of pregnancies.
This claim is false. Project 2025 wouldn't require parents to actively register pregnancies. Instead, it would require states to submit data about abortions, miscarriages, and stillbirths after they happen. Currently, some states voluntarily report some of this data to the CDC. And while Vance has connections to the authors of Project 2025, the campaign has repeatedly distanced itself from it. We have many more fact checks from this debate available at verifythis.com. With your Verify, I'm Casey Decker.